Hey everybody, I'm Matt.
I'm Lauren.
We are
YAH
Adventures. So it's New Year's Eve 2019 and Lauren and I are off doing something really cool, which we will talk about in our next video. But I wanted to take a moment before the ball drops to reflect on a New Year's Eve 4 years ago. 2015, the New Year's Eve Lauren and I spent in Paris. Now we may look really happy in this video, but looks can be deceiving. I don't know about her, but I was pretty restless and irritable and discontent. It had gotten so great that Lauren had to leave for France in October of that year. She had arranged to stay in a flat in Antibes for 10 weeks, and then we would switch places, spending New Year's Eve together before she flew back to the States. Now on New Year's Eve 2015, I was depressed knowing that she was going to be gone soon and I would be left there in France alone, and that was kind of terrifying to me. There goes my wife off to the airport. I am officially alone in France. Holy sh**. And my first few days in Antibes were pretty miserable. I just wandered around the Côte d'Azur, scowling, feeling sorry for myself, being depressed. Then one day I had this chance meeting with a man in the Cimetière Gangeat on the hill overlooking Cannes, and something changed. And there was a gentleman down here singing the Nessun Dorma from Puccini's Turandot. My favorite opera, my favorite aria from that opera. Nessun Dorma, Nessun. And he's still down there singing, and I stopped and I talked. He's Italian, does not speak a lick of English. I can only say grazie in Italian and buongiorno principessa, but we were able to talk and communicate our love of opera and Turandot and that particular aria. If I had not chosen this day and this time to come up here in this peaceful place, I would have not had that one brief moment of connection. I'm about to be in tears because I'm just so happy. I am in tears. Helen, I don't care. The following weekend, January 23rd, 2016, I decided at Lauren's urging that I should walk the Chemin de Nietzsche, a footpath from Aise-sur-Mer to the Village d'Aise. Now, I was not a hiker, and I was not in shape, and when I read about the path, it kind of terrified me. Still, I had that niggling little voice in the back of my head that told me this is something that I had to do. Before I show you the trek, if you enjoy going on adventures with us and want to do us a solid, give us a big old thumbs up and share this video. We'd also really appreciate it if you click that big red subscribe button, and if you click that bell, you'll get notifications whenever we go on new adventures. I'm going to be going to Aise, a little tiny village way up high on a mountain, or a very, very steep hill anyway. There's a path that goes up to, it takes about 90 minutes to climb by most accounts. It's called the Nietzsche Path because Friedrich Nietzsche lived in one of the oldest houses in Aise and used to climb this path up and back every day. It's a beautiful morning. We're on our way over to the train station to get our ticket. The train that I want to get on leaves in 4 minutes. It's that way. And it takes us up there somewhere. I can already smell mountain air. I'm kind of like right at the edge of the water. We're already above the main road. The climb begins. This is me coming around to the switchback. Oh my God. This is gonna be so cool. There's the path as it starts. We're going up there. Oh, this is so cool. Bonjour, musicien. Easy. This is quite the climb. The sound you hear is me eating a carrot. And here is the path before me. I think I see a place to stop and rest. Behold our view. This is how far we've climbed so far from the street. Oh my God. Still climbing. Nietzsche walked this every day. Every day. I read Nietzsche in college. I was really into him back when I was an atheist. Went through the whole iconoclast phase, and a lot of things have changed since then. See the slope there? That's the path. I never liked being outdoors growing up, much to the chagrin of my father. I think, gosh, Dad, when he was closer to the age I am now, maybe a little younger, he would have loved this. This is perhaps the most significant moment on the path. It was here that I sensed I was halfway up the mountain, and if I wanted to turn back, this was my last chance. I was also well aware that if I took even one step forward to continue the journey, I would have no more excuses. If I took that step, I could no longer fall back on my depression or my grief or any physical shortcomings I may have perceived. I couldn't make excuses. I had to live my life to the absolute fullest if I took that step, and the prospect of going forward was pretty terrifying. And yet... there it is. The village. You can see how much more climbing we have. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. From this point, I can actually see more houses up there. There's our path leading up into the hills, and over there is the village of Ez. Well, more steps. Another plaque here. With a part of a poem by Nietzsche. He's writing from the midday of life, which is where I am at. I'm in the midday of life. Solemn time, O garden of summer, he starts, but he states that his superhumanity is found in his friendships, his superhumanity. The ultimate of your humanity is how you interact and treat others. But I love this very last line. Now the world laughs, and the terrible veil is torn. Through light and darkness the wedding has come. Kind of the symbol on my chest, the yin and yang, light and darkness, the wedding has come. Well, you know me, I think too much.
Around it, exactly, relatively, yeah, the big reaction, pulling yourself up stuff, that part is just, important, but it's not. Oh yeah, it's not, that's where you may die at that point, but,
Good morning.
But actually most injuries happen,
Made it. We're not done, people. The old village is up this way. Oh my God. We're not quite done because the Garden of Enchantment is way up on the top. Okay. Maybe here in a minute. I need to start heading back down. Yeah, in a minute. My mother watched this video after I posted it on YouTube, and she said that as I turned and looked across the valley, I looked just like my father. This experience on the Chemin de Nietzsche is a big reason that I fell in love with hiking. It's a reason I was able to walk the Camino de Santiago. It's a reason that in the last video I was able to say this with absolute sincerity. If you've seen any of my videos, you know I kind of have a thing about climbs. I love them. Travel has the power to change you. That's one of the reasons that I support Laurin's love of travel, and one of the reasons that we started this channel. We want travel to change you. We want travel to make you the best version of yourself you can be. So on behalf of my wife Laurin, I thank you for watching, and I hope y'all have a happy new year. So, where do we go next? Well, you can always go to Facebook and follow us at YAH Adventures, Y-A-H Adventures, or you can go to Instagram and follow us at mattandlaurin. Also, be sure to visit our website, which is yahadventures.com. Thank you for watching.
See you soon.